Hi, I'm lin-fisher, consumer columnist with the Akron Beacon Journal. I'm here with Bill and Candy Kline and Lynn Poulton of Wholly Organized. So we first came out here, oh gosh, I don't even remember now, in April of last year. Just as a refresher, Candy and Bill are moving to a house that is less than half, and they've lived here for more than 40 years. So we've been documenting this and helping them out in the downsizing. And as you can see behind us, that was chock full of memorabilia and tractors, and right there were Fenton bears, right, that were collectibles. So Bill and Candy, and especially Bill, have been really busy over the Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas holiday, mostly because you're going to move in May, but Candy's about to be out of state for 2 months for work, which they knew about. Bill has to go redo a bathroom in the new house, and you've got a lot of stuff you want to get done. And they're going to Ireland before they move. So really, you're ready.
We could, yes.
Okay.
I believe that if we had the movers scheduled to come next week, we would be able to do that.
Fantastic.
And I attribute that to working through this process with you guys. So thank you so much.
Thank you. I mean,
because we would not be anywhere near this
when you
otherwise.
Started, it was really pretty. I mean, I know I felt like you were coming along a little reluctantly, right?
Yes. And I didn't realize how much things and stuff and junk we had, but everybody, I should say everybody, but most people have a lot of those things that they have to get rid of, and it's hard sometimes, but like I said, there's a need to have and nice to have, and I can only take the need to have. So.
Right. Okay, and then we'll take you through on video and show you a little bit of the before and after. So let's start with our first beforehand. This was their main room in April of last year, or about 9 months ago. You'll see lots of Bill's tractors. Here's another view where you can see that their whole curio cabinet is filled with memorabilia. So there's some 9/11 memorabilia in there, some of his dad's old war memorabilia, and then to the left is a whole shelf of Fenton bears that Bill would buy Candy as presents over the years, over their nearly 40-year marriage.
The knives that were here, I'll keep, and I'll have a place for that out at the house. All the paraphernalia for my dad, I'm giving it to my kids. If they want anything, then I will go ahead and give it to the nieces and nephews that when my dad was still alive they knew. So I'll give that part of that to them. So they'll take that. All the tractors, Ticos, are going to have an auction. I'll keep 5 or 6 pieces of it, but they're going to take it and have. When they have their antique or their toy auction, they'll take all that and do the same thing.
How hard was it for you to part with this stuff?
It wasn't bad, because I know if I don't do something with it, the kids are going to be out in the sandbox with them, or they're going to be wherever. So it wasn't bad. I got my memory. I took the pictures of it. I'll look at them, and if I can keep my mind still solid, I'll be good. So
what about? I mean, do you? From when we first started this to now, do you feel like your mindset has changed? Because you said, okay, I got to get rid of it, and then you kind of backtracked a little bit, and you weren't quite sure you wanted to get rid of it, and then now this is empty.
Yeah, no, and I knew I had to. I knew I'd like to keep it. It's like I was telling. There's a need to have and a nice to have, and I got to get rid of the nice to have because the need to have I got to keep.
Right, so, right. Same with these. This cabinet. This what over here was.
Those were my Fenton bears that I'd collected over the years, and I just knew keeping 1 or 2 of them wasn't enough. It's either they all got to go, or I try and find a place for all of them, and there really isn't a place, unless that's it. Like if that's what I want, and that's not it.
So what happened?
So I just boxed them up, and again, Kiko's has a glassware auction where they'll save certain things that people bring.
Here's another before picture. This is a front closet that Bill is showing us during our first visit that he blames Candy, but was filled with just photos and extra wrapping paper and just lots of different things that Candy worked on. And you'll see the results. Whoa! Where is everything?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't think I've actually been in this whole room, this whole closet.
Get in there, that's why.
Oh, I didn't know.
The little stuff in the corner that we still need.
Those are stuff we'll use.
Here's another area, a storage area off the basement. That whole wall had more than 20 bins of Christmas things. The Klines purged and only are taking 4 totes to the new house and said they probably can purge some more. This area over here is what the grandkids would call Grandpa's store. He would buy Matchbox toys and cars, and the kids could come down and play with them.
Yeah.
And as you'll see, sealed flooring. It is completely empty. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's all pretty much empty.
Grandpa's shop is closed.
Yeah, Grandpa, that's what the kids said. Where are we going shopping at, Grandpa? I said, well, and I made up some baskets for...
Right, you were going to do that for some Christmas raffles and stuff?
Yeah, raffles. And I've got a couple I got to make up for a group that wants a couple, so I'll do that.
Another area that had a pretty big transformation was their utility room or laundry area off of the kitchen. As you can see, this is where they stored a lot of their extra kitchen things, also some toiletries and soaps and other extras. This is their linen closet with towels and sheets, and then also some Christmas linens and stockings. Some of those things will be going to the new place. You have lots of empty cupboards now.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And then
That one's still
I
pretty
went
full.
through this, the stuff that, our drugstore.
Yeah.
And then these are the things that we feel we need. And then in here,
Paper
the
goods.
few blankets. This one's empty.
Yeah, that was overflowing.
This is Christmas stuff.
Yeah, this is Christmas stuff that
That's
she
like
wants to hold.
the kids' stockings
Yeah, the
and
kids'
stuff.
stockings
Yeah.
like that.
The Christmas shirt that I do still wear.
Yeah, we emptied these. They're pretty much emptied out.
Well done.
Wow. Okay, and what about this over here?
And like this here.
Is
This
things.
is the china for my brother.
Uh-huh.
And this
That's
is
the bowls that I was talking about for my mom.
Okay.
Up there on the top or the middle is my daughter-in-law's keeping. Some of the
Okay.
stuff, the
and
one that's moving
then the
in
plastic container. I kept those just in case we gotta send anything like silverware. Put it all in there.
Uh-huh.
In case, but if
Yeah.
not, most of that'll go. We kept only one crock pot and one Dutch oven.
Uh-huh.
This is our coffee junk. We still gotta get rid of this KitchenAid.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not.
KitchenAid. We still haven't found a home for that one yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's not going with us, but we're not sure which way to sell that one.
Okay.
What about this one right here? You had a lot of extra.
This is
That's pretty good,
is
too.
her soap junk, which I didn't know what to do with. So she's still, but that one I cleaned all that one out. And this is, her and I said, I don't know how many of these you need in our life, but those air freshener things.
Why buy them when they're buy one get one free?
Well, now we got about 100 of
They
them.
don't go
Plus,
bad.
those are
And I
still
just
there
bought
there
them
too. So
Okay.
in December.
All right, so
before
you'll have them.
Yeah.
You use them.
I do.
Okay.
I do.
but I
yes.
asked her not to buy any more because we have plenty.
What do
Right.
you think
But-
about that?
Well, when I go through those, I'll buy again, just like I did then, and I'll buy
Okay.
one
And
get
this
one
is
free.
just the usual kitchen,
That's the one that.
kitchen junk.
Well, like this is clear, where that was never clear.
Well, and this had
But-
clothes hanging in it
Yeah.
for kids.
It's still
Yeah,
does.
they still have a little bit over here, but
Just
not as much.
much.
Not as much as she used to have.
And there's not near the. This was.
Well, and again, you're still living here for another 4
Yes.
months.
Yeah.
So,
I
And
have not added anything to these extra shelves.
Do you have space to accommodate for this type of overflow in your new house?
we do have a tall,
Our kitchen cupboards are
what do they call it?
really pretty big.
Well, I want to applaud you for all of the work that you've done and the biggest gift that you've given to your kids, and that's not leaving them with this accumulation. So well done.
tell me what's to come. So we talked about how you've got a lot of projects here at the other house to prepare. You're going to do one big move, or are you going to kind of slowly move things over?
One big move.
Okay.
Whatever we take in the moving truck, we'll have them take it over because at 60 years old, I don't feel like hauling anything that I have to. We're
Right.
paying them one time to take any boxes, any storage containers, furniture that we decide to move out there will be a one-shot deal.
Okay.
I'm going to do the bathroom here in the next 2 months and get the upper rooms all painted. That way, when we move in May, they'll be completely done because I don't want to have to move and do it all
Right.
once the furniture's out there.
And you were saying a lot of your furniture that you're not taking with, and that your kids are not keeping. The kids are keeping these couches, but most of the other furniture, you've talked about how, and we talked about how this is really healthy. That you've said, listen, we know what your style is different than ours. You're not going to hurt our feelings if you don't keep this stuff. So this is all going to go on online auction, and you're really
Correct.
hoping that in the next couple of months you're going to be living with not full sets
Yes.
of things
Bean-
and
We'll be
beanbag
serious
chairs
minimalists then.
okay.
Well, I
okay.
really applaud you in all that you've done, and you've really taken this process kind of a slow and steady pace, and each time we've come back, it's been amazing progress, and I think that this is probably the most significant, seeing
Oh yeah, for
all
sure.
of these empty curio cabinets, and it's really fantastic where you've gotten.
I think knowing that fact that we had a lot of time to do it, and like all of a sudden, some people say, hey, we're getting transferred, we have to move in a month, and then have to do it after 20, 25 years in the house, where we purchased this house a year and a half ago already, so we knew we were going to move, and a battle plan to do it along with your help has made the transition a lot easier, because we knew we had to get done, but it didn't have to be done all in a month.
So for people out there who've lived in their house like you have for 20, 30, 40, 50 years, you would suggest that even if they're not moving tomorrow, to maybe start the process.
Well,
Yes.
and it's just like when I would watch a football game, I'd bring in a junk drawer, I call them junk drawers, or a drawer, and I'd throw it all out here, and I'd go through it and say, okay, how many bobby pins or how many paper clips, how many golf balls do I need in that drawer? So I'd go through, okay, that's organized. And then I'd go in the laundry room, bring out a drawer or a cupboard drawer, silverware drawer. How many busted spoons do you need? You know, you collect so much of that oddball silverware and spoons and scoops and ladles and that, and did the same thing with the water bottles.
So incorporating watching a TV show and doing a little project has kept this process going.
But
Well, great. Well, thank you for, also I think, as you went into this looking for some help, but then again, we talked about this already, you didn't realize how this would, inspire other people and help other people through this too.
It really has been a great process all around, because it has inspired other people. It got us more involved in donating things where they would be used and not just drop them off at Goodwill. And I mean nothing bad about Goodwill, but a lot of stuff they don't use it.
Well, and some things were very targeted.
And
we
so,
found
yeah,
really great homes for some
that
of
was
it.
wonderful, and I learned a lot.
And we
throughout the
did take
process.
bags down to a gentleman we know that has for homeless, and they takes down to downtown Akron, like shoes, old shoes, because Goodwill doesn't take the old, but he will take the old boots that maybe have a scuff mark here or there, where Goodwill won't take that.
Actually, Goodwill will. They will, if you mark it in a bag and say salvage, they will actually then sell it for scraps.
Okay, and that's
Because they'd
great.
rather, they want to sell things that people will want to use, but the things that they don't. Now they don't want everybody to be doing that because they don't want to be the
And
junkyard
that's
either.
that's a great thing. I never even thought about them taking that.
Well done. Thank you for your help.
Yeah,
Thank you.
it's great.